I remember nights staring at the ceiling, heavy chest, numb heart, no feeling. Told myself just push through the season, but deep inside I was barely breathing. Smiles in public, pain in private. Kept it hidden, kept it silent. Will saw strength, I felt divided. Two versions of me, never united. Failure felt like a final sentence. Every loss hit my self-confidence. Started questioning my existence, like maybe I just wasn't meant for this. Watch doors close in my face, watch friends leave without a trace, watch dreams fall out of place, watch doubt take face space. And I broke, yeah, I broke down hard. Felt like my whole world fell apart, but nobody talks about this part when the ending's really the start. When you hit the ground and there's no one around, and the silence is the only sound, you either stay there or you rise somehow. I was built from the breakdown, forged in the fire when hope burned down. Every scar, every fall turned into strength somehow. They thought I'd stay on the ground, but I found my way out. Yeah, I was lost, I was shaking, but I was built from the breakdown. Built from the breakdown. Yeah. Rock bottom showed me what comfort couldn't. Pain taught lessons, success wouldn't. Pressure made diamonds, I understood it. If I survived it once, I could again. I knew it, I stopped blaming the storm outside, started facing the storm inside. Every excuse I tried to hide, I dragged it out into the light. Yeah, accountability hurts. Growth feels worse before it works. Healing ain't pretty, it's dirt, but that dirt's where the roots emerge. I rewind how I see defeat, now it's fuel under my feet. Every no just built belief, every setback sharpened me. I don't fear the fall no more, I've been shattered to the core, and every crack inside my soul let the light in even more. When you lose it all, and you feel so small, and you think you've reached your wall, that's the moment you decide who you are. I was built from the breakdown, forged in the fire when hope burned down. Every scar, every fall turned into strength somehow. They thought I'd stay on the ground, but I found my way out. Yeah, I was lost, I was shaking, but I was built from the breakdown. Built from the breakdown. What if the breaking was a building? What if the pain was preparing me? What if the cracks were designed? What if the fall was divine? I am not ruined, I'm reinforced, I'm about to destroy it. I've evil, the pressure didn't get me, it made me strong. Now when life tries testing me, I don't fold so easily. I remember who I used to be and who that pain created in me. I walk different, talk different, carry scars like a badge different. I don't chase validation, I chase discipline and ambition. You see success, I see survival. You see progress, I see revival. You see wins, I see battles that nearly took me tribal. But I'm still here, still breathing, still fighting, still believing, still rising from the ashes. Every time I feel defeated, the breakdown wasn't my burial, it was my material. It wasn't the end of my story, it was just editorial. I was built from the breakdown. When the walls came crashing down, every loss, every doubt turned into power now. They tried to write me out, but I rewrote the sound. Yeah, I was bent, I was broken, but I was built from the breakdown. Built from the breakdown. Yeah, I was built from the breakdown. You don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only option left. And when you survive the fall, you realize you were never breaking, you were becoming. Yeah. No cameras, no applause, just me.
in the way. Early mornings, dark outside, world asleep but I'm awake inside. Mind heavy, chest tight, fighting battles no one can describe. Mirror staring back at me, shows the man I'm trying to be. Not the one that used to quit when pressure came aggressively. Every doubt still talks to me, says you ain't built for this honestly. But I lace my shoes in silence like pain and I got history. Yeah, we go way back, failure taught me that. Comfort zones collapse when ambition attacks. Hands chalked up, heart racing, past mistakes I'm still facing. Every rep's a confrontation with the fear I've been escaping. When my muscles shake and my lungs start burning, that's the moment I know something inside is turning.
Pain is my witness, it knows I don't quit. Every scar, every rib, proof I'm built for this. When my legs give out and my mind says sit, I stand back up. Pain is my witness, pain is my witness. It knows I exist.
Bar on my back, word on my shoulders, sweat dripping down like the weight got colder. Thoughts get louder when the set gets longer, but I learned how to suffer stronger. See, the gym ain't just ironing plates, it's therapy sessions with heavy debates between who I am and who I could be, between comfort and legacy. I walked in here broken, defeated, confidence cracked, self-worth depleted, but every drop of sweat repeated, turn weakness into undefeated. They see the physique, they don't see the pain. They see the strength, they don't see the rain. They see the wins, they don't see the strain. Every building yourself from the shame. Every lift is a statement, every failure's a payment for the version of me that refused to stay complacent. When the bar feels like it's crushing me, that's when I discover me. Pain don't lie, it tests belief, it reveals what's underneath.
Pain is my witness, it knows that I don't quit. Every tear, every rip, proof I'm built for this. When my mind says stop, but my soul resists, I rise back up. Pain is my witness, pain is my witness. It knows I exist.
What if pain isn't punishment? What if it's preparation? What if the burn is transformation? What if the struggle is shaping the mind? What if the pressure is part of the design? I don't run from the fire, I step into it. I don't feel the rain, I push through it. If it hurts, that means I'm growing. Now when life throws more than I can hold, I remember plates stacked heavy and cold. Remember shaking legs and breathe control. Remember pushing past what I was told. The pain trained discipline in me, taught consistency in me, built resilience mentally. Now nothing feels impossibly, yeah. Storms still come, but I don't fold. Pressure still hits, but I don't break mold. Cause I'm in my limits and I renegotiated. Met my fears and I dominated. This ain't about ego, it's about survival. It's about proving to myself I'm my own arrival.
Pain is my witness, and watch me bleed, watch me fall, watch me lead. Every doubt I faced, every fear I dismissed, I became stronger. Pain is my witness, pain is my witness. Through every storm and distance, if I ever forget who I am, I remember the resistance.
No spotlight, no validation, just discipline, just transformation. And when nobody else believes, pain does. Pain is my witness. Yeah. You ever notice how the quiet can be the loudest thing in the room? It's funny. Nobody hears it but you. Yeah. Room full of people, but I feel alone. Got 1,000 contacts, still don't call my phone. Smile on my face, like I'm made of stone. But inside I'm fighting things I've never shown. Yeah, I mastered the art of I'm okay. Got it down to a science, I play the part each day. Keep my pain out of sight, took it far away. Like if I don't say it out loud, it won't stay. But the quiet starts talking when the lights go off, when the world goes still and the mask comes off. Every memory I bury gets dug back up. Every doubt I suppress says you're not enough, and it echoes in the spaces nobody sees. in the cracks of my confidence, in the air that I breathe. It whispers in the dark, says I'm falling apart, even when I don't make a sound. It tears in my heart, silence screams loud when nobody's around. It's a voice in my head, trying to drag me down. No words, no sound, but it shakes the ground when the world goes quiet, and that's when it gets loud. Silence screams loud. I scroll through my feed, see perfect lives, perfect smiles, perfect vibes. Meanwhile I'm fighting just to survive, a war in my head that never subsides. Tell myself I should be grateful, got a roof, got food, got people, but mental storms don't care what's stable. Pain still hits when you least expect to. I compare my chapter 1 to someone else at 21 and wonder why I feel behind, like I'm losing some invisible race I run. The pressure builds but I don't react, I internalize, I counterattack against myself. It's the irony, my biggest enemy's in my back, and it's silent, but it's violent. No sirens, just sirens in my mind, yeah. It tells me don't let them see, don't show weakness, just let it be. But hiding truth don't set you free, it just builds a bigger enemy. Silence screams loud when nobody's around. It's a voice in my head, trying to drag me down. No words, no sound, but it shakes the ground when the world goes quiet, and that's when it gets loud. Silence screams loud. What if the silence isn't the enemy? What if it's showing me what I need to say? What if the pain is revealing the parts of me that need healing today? What if the quiet is truth breaking through? What if it's forcing me to face what I know, that I cannot run what's inside? I gotta turn around and fight. I'm done running from the sound, I'm done letting it control me now. If it's lighting the dead, I'll become light somehow. Yo, I sat with the silence, let it say what it had to say. Didn't run, didn't numb it, didn't push it away. And I learned something powerful, it was fear in disguise. Every scream was just pain that I never recognized. The quiet wasn't trying to wake me, it was trying to break me, trying to show me the cracks so the light can remake me. Now when it gets loud in my head, I don't panic, I breathe instead. Every thought that says you can't gets replaced with not dead. I'm still here, still fighting, still rising, still writing. The silence still talks, but I'm no longer hiding. Silence screams loud, but I don't back down. It can shake my soul, but it won't take my crown. No words, no sound, but I stand my ground. When the world goes quiet, I don't drown. Silence screams loud, and it screams so loud, but I've been there. The quiet never leaves completely, but now when it shows up, it doesn't own me. It reminds me I'm human, I'm healing, and I'm stronger than the sound of my silence. Yeah, it's loud in here, even when it's silent. Yeah. Woke up with a weight on my chest again. Mirror shows a face that I don't call friend. I was tired, but the world thinks I'm disciplined. Truth is, I've been fighting thoughts I won't let in. Every smile that I fake feels heavier. Every doubt gets a little more regular. People say you strong, I say I'm managing, but they don't see the war that I'm balancing. Conversations in my mind go back and forth. One says you'll make it, one says you'll fall short. One says keep going, one says what for? And they both sound like me, that's the worst part. I've been walled so nobody could look inside. Now I'm trapped with the voices I try to hide. Tell myself just breathe, let it pass you fine. But anxiety doesn't stand in line. It whispers when I'm alone at night. Tells me I'm weak when I try to fight. Says I'll never be more than what I've been. But I'm not giving up to the noise within. These battles in my head, they don't ever rest. Every word I said, trying to pull me back. But I won't break, no, even if I bend. I've been bleeding thoughts, but I won't let them win. These battles in my head, yeah, they want me dead. But I'm still standing here instead. Yeah. Pressure building like a storm in July. Lightning in my chest, thunder in my mind. Clouded vision, can't see clear sometimes, but I refuse to let the darkness define me. I've been doubting every step I take, second guessing every move I make. If success knocks, I hesitate, like I don't deserve the life I pray. Self-sabotage, yeah, I know that well. Comfort zones feel a padded cell. Freedom scares me more than failure does, so I shrink myself and don't rebel. Tell me why I fear my own potential. Why I treat my dreams like confidential. Why I see my flaws in high definition, but my strengths feel unintentional. I'm tired of running from reflection, tired of chasing validation, tired of letting fear narrate every single situation. It tells me I'm broken inside, that I should just give up the fight. But scars don't mean I'm defeated, they mean I survived. These battles in my head, they don't ever rest. Every word I said, trying to pull me back. But I won't break, no, even if I bend. I've been bleeding thoughts, but I won't let them win. These battles in my head, yeah, they want me dead. But I'm still standing here instead. Yeah. What if the voice isn't truth? What if the lie sounds louder? What if the fear isn't proof? What if I'm stronger than I thought? What if the pain made me sharper? What if the fall made me taller? What if the war in my mind is shaping a warrior? I am not my best. I am not my best. I am more than the voice that tells me I won't last. Yeah. I've been walking through the fire slow. Every scar got a story though. Every breakdown built a backbone. Every no just carved my soul. I don't need perfect, I need progress. Don't need applause, I need process. Growth don't happen where it's comfortable, so I lean into the discomfort. When the thoughts come back like echoes, I don't run, I let them settle. Then I answer with the louder truth. I've survived every level. Yeah, the mind can be a battlefield, but the heart still holds the shield. And even when I shake inside, I stand my ground, I don't, yeah. These battles in my head, they made me who I am. Every tear I shed turned into a plan. I won't break now, I know who I am. I've been through hell and back, and I'm still here, I stand. These battles in my head, yeah, they shape my steps. They try to bury me, but I rose instead. It's still loud sometimes, but now I know the war in my mind isn't there to destroy me. It's there to build me.